It's the 3rd of August, and AFC Whyteleafe chairman and manager Kelly Waters is en route to their opening match of the season. AFC Whyteleafe's first ever FA Cup game against Corinthian.
Oh yeah, back in the FA Cup, a few years to get back to the level where we could enter, so it's really exciting to us. I don't know how the fans feel, I'm sure they'll be excited. Certainly we are. Just a great competition to be part of. According to my parents, they would often laugh that from 1 year old I was never seen without football. Football was everything to me, wasn't interested in anything else. I left school with no qualifications, so I thought, oh, what now? Just went down to the job centre, got a job as a programmer, a trainee programmer. When computers were quite new, just got the bug for it and worked hard. And if you work hard enough at something, you can get good at it. And when you get good at it, people start to pay you more. And yeah, worked my way up, ended up starting my own business in that, and the business did well, and it's what's enabled me to pursue the football.
Three years ago, financial chaos engulfed Whyteleafe FC when their ground was sold to the Singapore-based firm Irama.
It was a real blow to the community, to all the fans, obviously to all the players. It was absolutely gutting.
Forced to withdraw from the league, the club ceased to exist.
Anyone who loses anything that's close to their heart, we didn't know what we were going to do.
But from the ashes emerged AFC Whyteleafe, led by Kelly Waters.
Deflation to elation, right? Football at Whyteleafe again.
Against all odds, an agreement with Irama was struck, allowing the club to return to their home ground.
At that point I had no team, no coaches, no league place, but I had a stadium.
With 3 promotions in the last 3 seasons, AFC Whyteleafe's remarkable ascent defied all expectations.
It's just been the best experience. The last 3 years has been fantastic.
Now at step 5 of English football, this could prove to be their toughest season yet.
Don't f***ing let your standards drop.
This is AFC Whyteleafe. This summer has seen several comings and goings at AFC Whyteleafe. But one new signing has both fans and management particularly excited: the return of Ryan Gondoh.
It's great to be back at the club. I feel like there's unfinished business because when I was last at the club about 5 years, I say COVID times, COVID finished off the season, and then obviously Whyteleafe went into sort of like administration.
Gondoh brings a wealth of experience, having played league football for Barnet and Colchester United, and most recently for Ayr United in the Scottish Championship.
I'll say I'm an attacker and a starting attacker, make things happen, creative, bubbly player, always around and always on the ball, making things happen.
He has high hopes for the upcoming season.
We've signed some good players. We've got good heads in the building and the change room, so yeah, we're expected to, I think, win the league of promotion. If not win the league, promotion on the cards, yeah.
Guys, listen up then. Remember when I was a boy growing up, FA Cup was a really, really special competition. Like on the final, when we had tables out in the streets, cooking a barbecue, everyone huddling around little TV about this big in black and white. It was like an amazing day that the whole community got behind, and let's treat it as a special day and make sure we give them every single bit of effort we can. About Corinthian, now they've changed 2/3 of their squad. I'm not sure we know much about them really, but we did play them last year. Some of you were in those games. What we can say about their coach and the way they play, they're young, they chase everything. They were just like, get the ball, set, gone. And quicker than you can transition the balls up the other end. They were 3-5-2s, they're 2 forwards, so it's 2v2, ball straight up the other end, just chase everything. They're good free kicks, they're good at corners, they're young, they're quick, everything's with passion and energy, right? If you match their energy, you have a talent, so match their energy, win the game, yeah? Good, let's go.
Whyteleafe faced a tough loss to today's opponents, Corinthian, in a hotly contested League Cup semi-final last season. They'll be eager to avenge that defeat. The game gets off to a slow start, with both sides looking to ease themselves back into competitive football after the long summer break.
Well up, JT!
Whyteleafe dominate possession in the early stages, but their goal threats come from a series of set pieces.
Jamming. jamming. That was a great shot.
Corinthian seemed content to sit back and launch direct balls towards their talented number 9.
Love that. Just a bit of pressure, give it back.
They've got literally no setup at all, have they? They've got no.
Just kick and run and run hard.
It's just crash, isn't it? They
Here we
play
go.
pretty much off the f***ing cuff. Look, it's just, I mean, the night dog is an outlet. I mean, he has got. He's going to cause a problem over the f***ing hour and a half. He is. Well done, LK.
Neil James.
After a few wayward passes, the ball breaks for Corinthians right back in the box.
Don't go past the post, keeper.
Minutes later, a hopeful ball down the line finds the Corinthians' tricky number 9.
That 9 is a pain in the arse, isn't he?
As the minutes tick towards half-time, could Whyteleafe finally have some joy from one of their mounting number of set pieces?
Oh. Heads away, JT! Heads away!
Back him up! Look at the 9!
At half-time, manager Kelly Waters feels the team is lacking energy and needs a boost before the second half. Up steps goalkeeping coach Danny Rose.
Bit of body language. Sit the f*** up. You're not out to fight. All right? You are not out to f***ing fight unless you decide you're out of it. Right? Put your f***ing gum shields back in. I don't know about you, but I don't want to go out this competition this early. All right? There's money on the f***ing table here. Okay? Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Do not look down. Look up. All right? Positivity. We're quiet. I'll tell you what, lads. I've never been in the changing room where you can make so much f***ing noise. The minute you go on the park, we f***ing plug in the amp. It's f***ing nothing. There's no noise. Good communication. Yeah? Positivity. And drive forward. If he makes a f***ing mistake, pat him on the back. He ain't f***ing meant it. All right? We can't teach you how to suck eggs. All right? We all know how to do it. All right? Stay together. You're not out of this f***ing fight unless you say you are. Do your jobs. Work f***ing hard. Okay? Do not come in here without giving it all on the table. All right?
Come on.
The second half continued in much the same way as the first. Whyteleafe enjoying most of the possession in Corinthians' half.
Ref, I'd rather you let the game go on there.
What a great ball.
But finding they were restricted to set-piece chances by a well-organised and determined Corinthian side.
Frustrating one, to be honest. We came into the game with such high hopes, and I think early on they got the ball behind us, and their number 9 was very tricky, caused us a lot of problems, and I think we got to grips with him later in the game, but by then the damage was already done, and I thought second half we did improve our shape and played a lot better, but they just sat in then and we struggled to create any chances. So all in all, a frustrating game, and yeah, everyone's really disappointed, obviously.
The game was annoying, like probably lacked flow, frustrating. Felt like we had a lot of the ball, but didn't create a lot. Conceded 2 pretty poor goals. Felt like we were probably in control of the game for a lot of it, but we've lost 2-0, so I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one really. Like we didn't, it's like one of those ones where you get beat and you don't really feel like you've actually been beaten, but you lose 2-0.
It shouldn't take us to half time to just roll our sleeves up. You've got to hit the ground running, okay? As a unit, not individually. We have got, in this changing room, I'm looking at a team of some good individual players. But if you don't gel it together, what's the point? You got beaten today by huff and puff. And I'm not taking the away from them because they're in the act. Non-league football ain't about what Man City and Pep Guardiola does. Right? You roll your sleeves up and you get stuck in. Alright? We've got to stop being nice. Okay? We've got to stop being nice. You shake people's hands, you look them in the eye and you become a man. Leave the miserable in here. You walk through that door, you leave this in here today. Now, let's get out the kit, let's get showered up and we get the out of here.
This is our first episode of the season of This is AFC Whyteleafe. Please support the channel by smashing a like, leaving a comment and of course subscribing to the channel. Till the next time, up the leaf.